Hello, everyone. Welcome to IMS. In today's session, we're going to see the current affairs, some of the very important current affairs for CUET, keeping CUET in mind. As we all know, CUET is one of the most important examinations that a student can take right after class 12th for his or her college entrance examination. And general test, that is a section in CUET, which is one of the most difficult ones to attempt. And in that, we have a particular subsection called as current affairs. So current affairs is something that every student is very wary of, very scared of. To ease your tension, we got you covered. In many parts, we are going to bring you the most important current affairs. And to begin with that, the first session is today. So CUET specific 20 current affairs questions. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the session. Now I'm going to present you some questions. So we'll see question number one and followed by some options. So here on the screen, you can see that. The first question is, for sharing of knowledge and innovative best prizes, Dash has launched a knowledge sharing platform. So to tell me, so these are the four options. So it's a knowledge sharing platform wherein the government of India, one of its departments is calling on the experts in different industries to pitch in, to chip in, and to give important, valuable advice to the projects going on undertaken by the department. So which of the following is the correct answer? The correct answer is option A, NHAI, that is National Highways Authority of India. So what is exactly is going on? Again, so you can see the picture here. This is the explanation now. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways is launching many projects across India, building new highways, expressways, all right, connecting India's distant parts are being connected now. So the NHI is calling upon experts from different arenas and areas to come and give advice on road design, safety, construction, environmental sustainability, and other related areas. Okay, so very noble and very innovative, very interesting thought take on this. All right, so let's jump to the next question. I hope number one is clear. Okay, let's see number two now. Okay, so number two is, in the latest release ranking, India has emerged as the world's largest producer of crude steel. Okay, so India is growing, India is moving forward by leaps and bounds. So what is the current ranking of India in terms of the largest producer of crude steel? Are we number fourth, are we number third, second, or the largest producer? So what is the correct answer? The correct answer, guys, is option C, that is second largest. So we were the fourth largest, and we have now managed to come on the second number in production of crude steel. So that shows the increasing, growing might of Indian industries, okay, and manufacturing industries in particular. Okay, so you can see Union Steel Minister, Minister of Steel and Civil Aviation, that is one minister is managing two portfolios. Minister of Civil Aviation and Minister of Steel is Shri Jyotiraditya Scindia ji. Okay, so India was on number fourth position in 2014 and 15. Now in 22-23, India is the second largest producer. We are standing just right next to China. China is the number one producer and exporter of crude steel in the world. Okay, so you can see at the bottom of the screen, you can see top 10 nations. China is number one, India, then followed by Japan, US, and other countries as well. Okay, chalo. Let's see the next one, number three. Okay, all right. So the third question reads, an agreement has been reached between the Universal Postal Union, UPU, to establish a regional office in India. Which among the following cities has been chosen for the regional office? Okay, so Universal Postal Union is establishing a regional office in India. So you have to find out which is the correct answer. Okay, is it Mumbai, is it Bangalore, or is it New Delhi, or is it Hyderabad? The correct answer, guys, is option 3, option C, that is New Delhi. So they are going to establish a new regional head office in the capital of the country. Okay, and India is going to provide with the man and power all the employees. India is going to fund that. Okay, so yeah, you can see here an agreement between Universal Postal Union and Government of India has been reached, and they are going to establish a regional head office in New Delhi. All right. And India, as I told you, India will provide staff and office setup, project expert, everything will be provided by India. Okay. So just a fun fact for you: Universal Postal Union, founded in the under the Treaty of Bern, 1874. Okay, so the head office is in Bern. That's a Swiss city. Okay, and the correct Director General is Mr. Masahiko Mitoki. Okay, chalo. Let's see the next one. All right. So number 4, Harit Sagar. Okay, Harit Sagar is the name of a set of guidelines. The question is very simple, straightforward. Which is the ministry that has launched or that has put forward the guidelines called as Harit Sagar? Is it Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, or Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways? So what is the correct answer? For Harit Sagar, the correct answer is option D, Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. All right. So whenever you see the word Harit Sagar, green, so this is the artwork. You can see launch of Harit Sagar and by the minister in charge, Shri Sarbananda Sonowalji, okay, Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, and also of Ayush. Okay, so one minister, 2 portfolios are being managed by him. All right. So whenever you see the word green or Harit, we understand it is related to ecological balance or the the renewable part or forest management. Okay, environmental, it's sort of an environmental thing. Okay, so this is the same. Okay, so the guidelines aims to align with working with nature. That means in the port operations, when the cargo is unloaded or loaded back in the ship, so a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of energy is required. So everything is green or renewable. So that is the idea. It is not we are not generating or not using energy that is used, that is in that is generated by coal or any other fossil fuel. So we want to have clean energy. Okay, so that is a guideline that is being put forward. Okay, so the world is going towards renewable green energy. You can see it everywhere. Okay, you can see in cars, we have electric cars now, we have electric bikes now. So everything is going electric. We are trying to move away from fossil fuels. Okay, so such things are a bit looked down upon now. So nobody wants that. We want to save the earth and save the mother nature. Okay, and save our generations, future generations. Okay, so this is all clear to you. All right. Okay, these questions might seem very easy to you because they are very simple, straightforward questions, but the trigger part is the trickier part is to remember them. To remember them for a longer period, you have to reproduce them in the examination in a very tense atmosphere. Okay, so we have to be very you should come again and revise and make notes. Okay, so that is the idea. So you have to get into that cycle. Okay, it's not a one-time operation. You have to do it again and again. All right. Okay, let's see number 5 now. So number 5 reads, who among the following won the 58th Canada Open 2023? So it's a question from the sports, very straightforward question. Event is given 50th Canada Open. Okay, it's 58th Canada Open, and Canada Open is it pertains to badminton. Okay, so simple, a cup, a title, and the person, the winner, is asked. Is it Lakshya Sen, Saina Nehwal, P. Gopichand, or Monica Bedi? The correct answer is, I'm sure you must have heard in news, the correct answer is A, Lakshya Sen. Okay, so yeah, so this is the picture, and Lakshya Sen claims the men's title, singles title of 58 Canada Open. Okay, so okay. So let's quickly again just to reiterate, the name seems very simple to remember, but the idea is to remember it for a longer duration. So you have CUT examination next year, probably in the month of May or June. Okay, so you have to be able to remember it at that time. Okay, so these names are very easy, but you have to get into that groove. You have to revise, you have to make notes, and then you have to speak with your teachers and everything. Okay, so you have to get in that cycle. Okay, let's see number 6 now. The question 6 reads, dash. So name of a country is required here. Which is the country that has declared national emergency due to spike in Guillain-Barré syndrome cases? So it's a neurological disease. It's a neurological disease, and all the countries you can see are from the southern hemisphere, and from talking about the South America in particular. So all the countries are from South America. So it's a South American country. And what is the correct answer? So the correct answer is option C, Peru. So option C is Peru. So you can see Peru declares national emergency due to spike in Guillain-Barré syndrome cases. Okay. So earlier also we used to see some disease breaking out in some country. We had MERS, or we had SARS, or we had anthrax attack, or we had Ebola. So those, or Zika virus attack. So those diseases usually were concentrated in one particular country. But when we also, the advent of COVID was something that the entire world was engulfed with. Okay, so now every disease is very taken very seriously by everyone. Okay, so yeah, so this is the condition of Peru. So I would request you to write in the comment section of this video the capital of Peru. Okay, so this is my question to you. The capital of Peru, kindly mention in the comment section. All right. Okay. So this is the homework for you. Okay. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Now, next one. Number 7. Number 7 is here. Number 7 is, according to reports by Goldman Sachs, India to surpass US and become the second largest economy by. All right. So India is, as I told you in the second question, that India is going leaps and bounds. It is going by leaps and bounds. So we are on that economic rise in the world, and everybody is looking at India. People are saying the 21st century belongs to India. This is India's moment, so to speak. So Goldman Sachs also is a very reputed US firm, and they have projected India to become the world's second largest economy. So it would be achieved by India around what year? In which year? 2040 AD, 50 AD, 75, or the year 3000? Okay, so that is these are the options. So what would be the correct answer? The correct answer is option C, 2075. 2075. So if I were to ask you, what is the current standing of the countries with the highest GDPs? So I can tell you number one. Number one is US. Number two is China. Number three is Japan, and number 4 and 5. So number 4 and 5, kindly comment in the comment section. Okay, so number 1 is US, number 2 is China, number 3 is Japan. Kindly mention 4 and 5 in the comment section of this video. Okay, so this is a little homework for you. Okay, so yeah, India is in top 5. Okay, so that is my hint to you. India is in top 5. So I have to mention in either India is 4th or 5th. Okay. All right, let's see the explanation. This okay. So India is projected to be the second largest economy by 2075. So Delhi abhi dur hai. It's quite some time now, 2075. But we are going strong. We are in top 5. As of now, we are in top 5. So good projection. India, the world is looking at India. The investments are coming in India. People are talking about different things in India. The startup culture is here. I'm sure everyone, all of you must have watched or heard or seen Shark Tank. Shark Tank. Okay, so people are talking about investments. People are talking about ROIs. Okay, different ventures. Okay. Angel investor, venture capitalist. So all these are the new buzzwords of India. Teenagers, housewives, everyone, office going people, everyone is talking about that entrepreneurial spirit. All right, so that's a very bullish trend, and very heartening to see that India and every Indian is inclining towards that. All right, so next one, number 8. Let's come to number 8. Okay, so another important question relating to the field of defense. So number 8 is, India's defense project called P75 bracket I is for development of. All right. So straight away, this very simple question. CUT, from first question to 8th question, one thing is very clear to you. I think you can see the trend that the questions are not very tricky. They're very straightforward questions, but they range from different areas. One is from sports, the other is from ministries, third one is from defense. So from fourth one is a disease around the world or international news. So they are from different diverse areas, but they are very straightforward. So you don't have to dive any deeper. You just have to glance different things. Okay, so if you're reading newspaper, I would request you to read newspaper on a regular daily basis, if you can, on a daily basis, or you can also come on the IMS website and you can find current affairs there. Okay, so slow and steady wins the race. That is a mantra for CUT. Current affairs in general. Okay, so you have to, current affairs is not something which is like your maths. You need to sit down with your pen and paper, or logical reasoning, a pen and paper. You have to sit down and dedicate a number of hours for it. Current affairs, or GK in particular, current affairs in general, is very liberating that way. You don't have to you don't have to sit with a book or pen or something like that. You can just take a printout, or on your mobile phone you can just read. But it is like one of those friends who's very clingy. Okay, they want your time, they want your attention. So current affairs wants your time. Every day you have to dedicate at least half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So you have to manage that way. So you have to give current affairs daily time, and definitely you will score amazing marks, the best marks in the country, if you dedicate not too much, not too less, just half an hour a day for current affairs. Okay, So coming to the question, India's defense project called P-75I is for the development of drones, fifth generation pilot fighter planes, submarines, or aircraft carriers. So project P-75 is very famous. If you have read the newspaper, you must have come across this term. So it is for the development of submarines. Option C, submarines is correct. So you can see here, Navanti L&T Science Pact for India's P-75 submarine program. Okay, so as we all know, submarines are very deadly. Okay, so they are silent killers. So in the vast ocean, so the earth is made up of 30% land and 70% water. So in 70% of the area, submarine could be anywhere. Okay, so people are, Navy personnel are very scared of submarines, because submarines are one of the most effective and deadly killers. They can sneak in, at the greatest depths of the oceans. They can sneak in and they can launch a torpedo attack or put in land sea mine. Okay, so very important to have good submarines which can stay underwater for a long duration. So India is also, so to have a submarine which can stay underwater for extended period of time, we need a nuclear submarine. Okay, so if submarine is not nuclear, then every 2 to 3 months the submarine have to come out and for breather or for oxygen supplies. But if a submarine reactor is made of nuclear, so it can stay for extended period of time, like for 6 months, 8 months, probably in underwater. Okay, so that effectiveness not coming out, that increases the effectiveness of a submarine. Okay, so the chances of locating a submarine is very less if it is not coming up. Okay, so India also got nuclear submarine. Okay, nuclear powered submarine. So I would request you to, another question for you. So write the answer, write the name of the submarine of India which is nuclear powered. Okay, India has a nuclear powered submarine. Not a lot of countries own, they have submarines, and also not a lot of countries can boast of having a nuclear power submarine. India is one of those countries, so we have a nuclear powered submarine. I would request you to write the answer, the name of the nuclear powered submarine, in the comment section. All right, chalo. It's the next one now. Okay, number 9. I hope you're following these questions. These are very simple questions. Okay, so all right, let's say number 9. Who among the following was the guest of honor at the Bastille Day parade? Who among the following was the guest of honor at the Bastille Day parade? So Bastille Day parade is a very famous parade of our country. I'm sure you must have guessed it by now. The country is France. So the French Revolution, which occurred in 1789. So that kind of started from the Bastille, that is 14th of July. So a storm of people, mob of people came and they attacked the Bastille prison and they fled there, all the people who were locked up there. And so Bastille, the attack on the Bastille on the Bastille prison is known as Bastille Day. And that is understood to be the start, that marks the start of the French Revolution. Okay, so it's a very big day for them. For us, we have Republic Day, right? So our constitution was established, so it's a big day for us, Republic. We celebrate with all pomp and show on 26th of January. So for France, it's the Bastille Day. That kind of set the base of the new France that we see today. Okay, so who among was the guest of honor at the Bastille Day parade? Joe Biden, Narendra Modi, Barack Obama, or Vladimir Putin? So I'm sure every one of you must have guessed it by now, because you have seen the news and read in the newspaper articles. The correct answer is option B, Narendra Modi ji. Oh, super. All right. So yeah, this is the a little more information. So Bastille Day parade happens on the 14th of July. So this question can be asked in 2-3 ways. The one, I've made it the way, who was the guest of honor, that way. In the examination, they could ask you, when is the Bastille Day parade? So the answer is 14th of July. So that is another way of asking this question. Or the third one, Bastille Day military parade or Bastille Day parade or Bastille Day is a very important day in which of the following countries? The answer would be France. So one piece of information can be asked 2 to 3 ways. Okay, so could be 2 ways, 3 ways, could be multiple 4, 5 ways also. So these are the different ways this particular piece of information can be converted into a question and can be put in front of you. Okay, chalo. So this is done. All right, let's see number 10 now. Number 10. Okay, so number 10 is a question that is related to defense. Okay, so what's the name of the recently launched operating system by Ministry of Defense? Okay, so Ministry of Defense has launched a new operating system. So operating system, when we are saying operating system, we are talking about the operating system that we see in laptops, in desktops. Okay, so the most popular ones are Windows, obviously Windows, and then we also have Linux, also Mac OS, okay, for Apple. But the widely used one in India is in the offices, in defense offices, is Microsoft Windows. Okay, and that is highly vulnerable to attacks, cyber attacks, okay, viruses. So government of India was of the opinion that we want to have our own operating system. So a new operating system has been launched, and the answer is it Chakra, A, is it B, Sudarshan, C, Maya, or D, Veer? Which of the following is the correct one? New operating system. So the correct answer, guys, to the question is new operating system launched by Ministry of Defense for its computers is option C, Maya. Is option C, Maya. Okay, let's see a little more information about it. Okay, so Ministry of Defense switched to locally built OS. So locally built, built in India, indigenously built, vocal for local. Yes, Atmanirbhar. Okay, so a significant step towards cyber defenses. Yes, and the name is Maya. Okay, and first they're gonna put it in the computers of Ministry of Defense headquarters there, and after that Indian Navy has agreed to use the Maya operating system in their computers. Indian Navy has agreed. Indian Air Force and Indian Navy is yet to give its permission, but I'm sure they will also give their permission. If Navy doesn't have any problem, then Air Force and Army in the due process, in the due time, will definitely give their permission. All right, so the correct answer is Maya. And just a piece of information, extra piece of information, Maya operating system looks and feels exactly like Windows. Okay, it looks and feels and functions like Windows. So there is no learning curve. The employees do not have to understand or learn how to use a new one, because they're already very familiar with the Windows one. So there shouldn't be any problem in switching over. So look and feel is exactly the same. There's no learning curve. So the transition can be made smoothly and swiftly. All right. All right. Okay. Let's do the next one now. Number 11. Okay. Superb question. Which among the following countries has recently banned its media from using the term homosexuality? Okay. So a term homosexuality is completely banned to be used in media. Okay. By the media houses, in print media or electronic media by a particular country. Is it Iran? Is it India? Is it Iraq or China? So which of the following is the country that has strictly banned the media to use this word homosexuality? And the correct answer, guys, the correct answer is the country which has the capital Baghdad. The answer is Iraq. Yes. So answer is Iraq. And I would request you to write the capital of option A, Iran. Capital of option A, capital of Iran in the comment section. All right. Okay. So this is homework for you. I'm sure you are writing the answers. Whatever I'm putting to you. Okay. So correct answer is Iraq. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq, and you have to tell me the capital of Iran. Okay. Okay. So Iraq bans media from using the term homosexuality. Okay. So in the West, there is a lot of acceptance, but in the Middle East countries, there is a little, they have their own set of rules, the rules that are governed, the rules that govern the society are a little different from the West. Okay, so Iraq is the correct answer for the question. Okay, let's see the next one now. Okay, number 12. Interesting question to days and days. This is also a very important topic in the examination. They will ask you, when is this day celebrated? National Youth Day, National Science Day, okay, this day, Army Day, Air Force Day, Navy Day, World Tribal Day, Nagasaki Day. So different days can be very easily put into question to you. So World Tribal Day and Nagasaki Day both are observed on the same date. And the date is August 1, August 5, August 9, or August 15. So which of the following is correct? Okay. So World Tribal Day and Nagasaki Day are observed on a single date, that is August 9th. 9th of August. Nagasaki Day, that means the atomic bomb, okay, the atomic bomb Fat Man. The bomb that was dropped on Nagasaki was called Fat Man. So it was dropped on August 9th. And August 6th, on 6th of August, atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. It was called Little Boy. So Little Boy, Hiroshima, Fat Man, Nagasaki. Hiroshima 6th August, Nagasaki 9th August. So 6th August Hiroshima Day, 9th August Nagasaki Day. Okay, so World Tribal Day is also on the 9th of August. All right. So let's see a little more information about it. So this is World Tribal Day significance, and also your Nagasaki Day. Chalo, let's see the next one now. Okay. So now the next question is Naya Savera or free coaching and allied scheme was launched by the Ministry of. Okay. So Naya Savera or free coaching and allied scheme, it was launched by the Ministry of. So just to tell you extra, so it would help you to answer the question. This scheme is for students who are trying to get into government jobs. So the coaching to clear your group B examination or civil services examination. So the government would fund, would get teachers, would get their salaries, okay, would end, and so it would arrange all the teaching facilities for students. So the government is helping the students to clear the government examination. So it's for their coaching. Okay, so free coaching provided by the government. Okay, so which ministry is spearheading this initiative? The correct answer is Ministry of Minority Affairs. Ministry of Minority Affairs. So this initiative is for people from the minority community. Okay, so free coaching allied. So it is basically for the students from 6 minority communities, namely Sikh, Muslims, Jains, Christians, Buddhists, and Parsis. Okay, so students from these communities are encouraged to join the free coaching provided by the government of the country. Okay, and kindly tell me the Minister for Minority Affairs. This is another question for you to comment in the chat, to write in the comment section. Tell me the Minister of Minority Affairs. Okay, tell me the Minister of Minority Affairs. Okay. Okay, next question to you. So next question is, the state of Kerala has launched a scheme called Shubh Yatra. Okay, it is intended for. So Shubh Yatra is the name of the scheme that is launched by the state of Kerala, that is given in the question for to you. It is intended for. So is it for students? Is it for pilgrims? Is it for overseas immigrants, or none of the above? So now you understand Shubh Yatra means happy journey. So it's for someone who are leaving. So okay, so most probably all of you or many of you would go with option B, pilgrims. That is my gut feeling. But the correct answer is option C, that is overseas immigrants. Okay, so it's kind of tricky. Okay, but now you know it, that Shubh Yatra is a scheme launched by state of Kerala, and it is for overseas immigrants. So one thing is very clear to everyone, that India is the largest population of the world. That is, we we achieved that milestone, so to speak, the milestone in the month of April this year. So we have a lot of population, a lot of educated ones, and the government is doing its utmost. It is providing the maximum jobs. The private sector is also doing its utmost, providing the maximum jobs. But still, many youth who are well qualified do not find proper jobs. So government of Kerala is helping them to emigrate to different countries, and would help them to get job there, and also giving financial assistance of rupees 2 lakh. It also providing an financial assistance of rupees 2 lakh to them. Okay, and tax holiday for 6 months. Okay, so government is doing their bit. Government is like, you want to go abroad, we will help you go there, earn money, and also send it back to the country, to the people. And just to tell you something extra, that India is the country with the highest remittance in the world. India is number one. Remittance means when people go outside, they work. Okay, so whatever they are earning, let's just, they are earning 1 lakh a month. So they are sending, let's just say, 60,000-70,000 back home to their parents or their kids, their wives. They're sending that money back. So that money that India gets, and it's always in US dollars. So when India gets that money back, okay, so that is called remittance. That is called remittance. So India receives the highest remittance in the world. So that is also a way to get more and more foreign exchange, US dollars. Okay. Okay. So immigrants, they're also working for the development and progress of the country. Okay, so government of Kerala has initiated this scheme. All right, I think it is clear to you. So as of now, you must have understood that questions are very simple, very straightforward. It's just that you have to know them. So in current affairs, I tell this one thing to everyone. There's a one statement. One statement defines current affairs beautifully. And the statement is, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Aata hai to aata hai, nahi aata to nahi aata hai. Okay, so and the questions are, the knowledge or the information is very simple. It's not like your maths formulas. You have to understand how the formulas come, or you have to understand some different things about maths or logical reasoning. What is the sequence? A lot of practice. No, it's just you know it. Okay, so if you know it, you know it, you do it, you see the question, Shubhyatra, you know it's Kerala, it's for immigrant, you just go with through the option, you skip through the option D is the correct one. Just tick it and go to the next question. So it's gonna hardly take you less than 5 to 10 seconds. That's it. So that is the power of current affairs. It can fetch you the maximum marks, but also if you have not practice it properly, it will, it'll be a headache. It'll be a migraine. All right. Let's see. Let's quickly. So do not worry. This is the first sequence. This is the first series in the sequence. We're gonna get many more CUT specific current affairs and other questions, other series as well. So I'm gonna get you a lot of things. So this is in the month of August 2023. In many months, we're gonna get some more little extra, information and all these practice questions in due time. All right. Let's see the next one. Okay. So this is the 15th one. The 15th question is Kiwi. Kiwi, the name is given. Kiwi, a fintech company. So what is Kiwi? Kiwi is a fintech company. The Kiwi is also a fruit, extinct animal also. So Kiwi, a fintech company, recently partnered with which among the following to launch a credit card? Okay, so credit card is launched by Kiwi, a newly launched fintech company. So in the fintech space in India is growing. Okay, the fintech space, the edtech space. Okay, they are going. It's very heartening to see, startups coming in. So another startup. So it has launched a credit card with the help of which of the following established banks? Okay, is it SBI, ICICI, Axis, or none of the above? Okay, so the correct answer, guys, is option C, Axis Bank. The correct answer is Axis Bank. So this is the description. Okay, so they're providing credit card with the help of Axis Bank to its customers. Okay, so another company in fintech. Okay, that's the next one. Okay, so these kind of questions are also very famous in the examination. They'll give you a name. That's it. Name of a person, name of a city, name of an organization. It could be anything. Name of a country could be anything. So they'll give you a name and they'll write as recently seen news, or it was mentioned in news for what. So Surekha Shankar Yadav is a person, and recently she was in the news. The reason is dash. Why was she in the news? A mountaineer who climbed Mount Everest thrice, India's first female train driver, first female to be selected for space mission, or first female RBI governor. So which of the following is correct? Okay, I would repeat: a mountaineer who climbed Mount Everest thrice, India's first female train driver, first female to be selected for space mission, or is she the first female RBI governor? Okay, so what is the correct answer, guys? The correct answer is option B, which is India's first female train driver. Okay, and mountaineer who climbed Everest, Bichendri Pal was the first female Indian who to climb Mount Everest in 1984, and Santosh Yadav was the female mountaineer to climb the Mount Everest twice. Okay, Indian mountaineer to climb it twice. Okay, so just an extra piece of information for you. Okay, so in current affairs in GK, the more you know, the better it is. Okay. Okay, so this is the person. She is Surekha Shankar Yadav, and she's the first lady loco pilot. So train driver is the term is called loco pilot. So she's the first lady loco pilot, and shattering stereotypes and making history, of course. And which is the train? The train is Vande Bharat Express. So she is the loco pilot for Vande Bharat Express. So that is a big achievement. Mumbai to Lucknow 2021. Okay, she did that. Okay. Okay, and so in 2021 she was the one who drove a train with all women crew, and in 2023 she became the first female loco pilot for Vande Bharat. Okay, and Vande Bharat, just to tell you, Vande Bharat, the former name of Vande Bharat was Train 18. Okay, Train 18 or Train 18. So initial name was Train 18. Later it was converted to Vande Bharat. Why? Because the train is solely designed in India by Indian engineers and technicians, and it is indigenously built. So just to pay homage to the Indian technology and Indian efforts, okay, so the name has been changed to Vande Bharat. So Vande Bharat train, extra piece of information again for you. Vande Bharat train are engine-less trains. Okay, so the engine is not like a regular train. There's a big engine in front of the train, which is pulling the entire bogies, but it's more integrated inside the train. Okay, so integrated, so engine-less and also the train that is completely indigenously built in India. Okay, so that is the feature. That is a feature of two important features of Vande Bharat train. Okay, so that might be also that might also come in the examination. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see the next one. Okay, number 17. Maharashtra government has awarded its first Udyog Ratna award. Okay, so Maharashtra government has recently instituted an award in the field of industries. Okay, they already have their the award for the for distinguished performance or contribution for the state. So they have their own Maharashtra the best person award, but this is the award given to industrialist, and it is very recently constituted in the year 2023. So they are giving away their first Udyog Ratna award. And who is the person they are awarding it to? And the correct answer is option D, Ratan Tata. So Ratan Tata ji is going to receive the first Udyog Ratna award, very recently, newly constituted by the government of Maharashtra. Okay, so who doesn't know about Ratan Tata ji? Okay, so the man does not need any introduction. Okay, so Maharashtra Bhushan Award is the highest state award of Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra Bhushan Award, and this is Udyog Ratna Award. Okay, number 18. Let's see number 18. Number 18 is, which among the following has launched India's first eco-friendly debit card? Okay, so we saw this question. Remember, Sarbadan Sonowal shipping green energy, Harit Sagar guidelines, that question. So Harit Sagar guideline was again for renewable energy, for green energy, okay, for the protection of planet. Again, similar question. First eco-friendly debit card, again for the protection of environment and planet. So first eco-friendly debit card is launched by, is it A, Airtel Payments Bank, B, ICICI Bank, C, Bandhan Bank, or D, IDFC Bank? So the correct answer, India's first eco-friendly debit card is launched by option A, Airtel Payments Bank. So which bank? Airtel Payments Bank. So this is the description. Okay? And just to tell you, India's first payment bank is Airtel Payments Bank. Now we have Paytm Payments Bank, we have Jio Payments Bank, all different kinds of Paytm banks we have, payments banks we have. But Airtel Payment Bank was India's first payment bank. Payment banks are a little different from your regular banks. They can accept a maximum deposit of 2 lakh rupees. In some cases, they can extend it, but generally it is 2 lakh rupees, and they cannot give you loans. They can only accept money. Okay, but they cannot give you credit, or they cannot give out loans. That is also a kind of banking structure accepted by RBI. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see number 19. Sports Authority of India has launched short movie series called Dash under Cheer for India campaign for upcoming Asian Games. The Cheer for India campaign is being launched by Sports Authority of India. What is the name of the movie series? They are going to take out 12 short movie series focusing on different players. And the first short movie is going to be on Neeraj Chopra ji. Okay, on him, they're gonna feature a movie, Neeraj Chopra. So what is the name of the entire movie series? What is that project called? It's called Halla Bol. Option C, Halla Bol. So Halla Bol is the campaign under which the SAIS, Sports Authority of India, is going to release 12 short films focusing on different athletes, their struggle story, their rags to riches story, and their performance story, that would also encourage the youngsters to take up different sports. There was one time when India was not performing really well in sports, but now you see we have medals coming in wrestling, in weightlifting, in racket games. We have badminton and different sports. We are slowly and steadily we are diverging into Neeraj Chopra in track and field. So we are getting awards from different sports as well. That is that shows the growing power of India. Okay, and the power of youth. Okay. And the last question of the day, as I promised you, 20 CUT specific questions, the 20th question for you, the last one. Last but certainly not the least. Okay. What is the name of the autonomous underwater vehicle for mine detection launched by India? So India has launched underwater vehicle, okay, for mine detection. And is it called Nirakshi, B, Meenakshi, C, Matsya, or D, Jalaj? So which is the following is the correct one? The correct answer for autonomous underwater vehicle is option A, Nirakshi. Okay, so let me give you some extra information here. Okay, so this is what the vehicle looks like. Okay, and Nirakshi is being built with the help of Garden Reach Shipbuilders, Kolkata based. Okay, and so this is an autonomous underwater vehicle designed to detect mines, and it is first of its kind to be launched in India. Okay, so we're growing threat from China and from other neighbors, so the time is not very amazing to have good neighboring relations. So there might be some problems. So India is getting geared up, and such kind of security threats are always there. So we need some devices like this. Okay, so the answer is Nirakshi. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, and the question that I asked you during this class, I hope that you are also mentioning them, that you will mention them in the comment section. Okay, so this, as I promised you, this was the first series, many more to come. So I'm gonna get some more series, some more sessions on CUT specific, 20 specific questions for current affairs questions for CUT. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something new. Keep watching this space. Thank you.